Xavier Woodruff. My speech is a demonstration and a learning speech to give advice on how to be prepared to go camping. I've been camping for about 5 years, so I guess that gives me relevance in the subject. But first, did you know the coldest temperature ever recorded on Earth was in Antarctica? It was 144 degrees below zero. Thankfully, we live in Washington where it will not get that cold, and when we are camping, we won't run into those extreme temperatures. In my demonstration speech, I'm going to give a few tips and advice on how to have a good time when you're camping, and to stay comfortable, and to make sure that you have the right gear. Also, I will go over the many different types of shelters and different weather types that they protect against. And what are some good useful supplies that you should bring with you when you go camping. And finally, I will discuss some cool activities to embark on while camping. But before I go into any of that, I would like to say that camping with family or friends is going to be a lot funner than camping by yourself. You'll have a lot more people to interact with, and it'll just all around be a greater activity with more people. So first, when it comes to camping, usually you'll think of a tent or an RV or some sort of shelter. There are many different types of shelters, and these shelters have many different configurations. An RV, a tent, and a hammock, to name a few, are just a few that have many different configurations for all different seasons. These configurations could be air conditioning, which you would see in an RV, to mesh in a 3-season tent for greater airflow when it's hot. But if it is cold or wet and you're camping in a tent, you want a 4-season tent, which is going to be waterproof and it's not going to allow any water or wind to get in to make it super cold. Or if you have an RV and you're camping in cold weather, RVs have heaters. And the same goes for hammocks. They have 4 and 3-season versions. Some phenomenal supplies to bring along camping can make or break your camping experience. A list of some great camping supplies would be to bring a barbecue to cook, a wider variety, a more desirable amount of food, such as steak, chicken. A barbecue is a great tool for camping. It gives you the wider variety of all the foods, so you're not sitting there eating a sandwich or chips or a roasted hot dog. Some other useful supplies, I wouldn't call supplies, but games. It helps with the morale at the end of the night when there's nothing to do except sit around the campfire. You can play with your friends or family. It makes the camping experience just a whole lot better. And you'll have more fun. There are tons of activities that you can do when you go camping. These activities can range from winter months to summer months, and the different activities that you can do in those months. If you want to go summer camping, I would recommend that you get a river float or inner tubes, so you're able to relax on the lake or float the river. I float the river every year, the Yakima River, with my friends and family, and then it is a phenomenal float. But to get all your friends together and just float a river is very cool. I have no other words to describe it. And then to those who aren't too fond of heat and they like the cold, there are plenty of activities for you to do, such as to go snowboarding if you snowboard, or to go sledding, or if it's raining and you're like my family, you can go play football out in the rain, soccer out in the rain, any sport. Or if you don't want to do that, you can always just sit around the campfire and relax with your friends. So those are some of the few facts that would make your camping experience more enjoyable. Camping with the correct shelter for the weather you're choosing to camp in is a must. Making sure the correct supplies are there. And when you go camping, you want to have exciting activities to make your experience more enjoyable. Make sure you have family or friends who have the best time. Thank you.